In Northwest news, the Yakima Sheriff's Office says an intruder was shot inside a house near Wapato by the homeowner yesterday. The Sheriff's Office was notified of a burglary in progress, and when deputies arrived, they found the suspect had been shot. The 16-year-old burglary suspect is from the Toppenish area and was taken to Harborview Medical Center in Seattle with serious condition with a gunshot wound in the torso. The Sheriff's Office says the family was awakened by the sound of the intruder searching their house. Family members were assaulted when he attempted to flee, and that's when the homeowner fired a single shot. No family members were hurt. A wildfire that was started by lightning on Friday grew to more than 9 square miles of grass today near Malaga. Fire managers say the milepost 10 fire threatens a power transmission line. Residents of 78 homes were told to evacuate, but spokesman Rick Isaacson told the Wenatchee World many chose to stay. The Red Cross set up a shelter in a Wenatchee church. The fire is about 8 miles south of Wenatchee, burning in dry grass above the Columbia River. Meanwhile, mudslides were a problem in the Colocum area south of Malaga. Chelan County Emergency Management said 3 homes may have been pushed off their foundations. Mudslides also closed Highway 20 east of Rainy Pass on the North Cascades Highway. An Amber Alert had law enforcement in Washington State looking for a man accused of abducting a teenage girl and being involved in the deaths of her brother and mother is canceled. The search is now over after the man and teenager were located in Idaho.
2 couples who were out riding on horseback in Idaho are getting credit for helping foil a kidnapping. The 4 were riding in the Idaho wilderness last week when they came across 40-year-old James Lee DiMaggio and 16-year-old Hannah Anderson. The 4 felt that something wasn't right.
Like a square peg going into a round hole. They didn't fit. He might have been an outdoorsman in California, but he was not an outdoorsman in Idaho, and he didn't fit.
I just asked him where he was headed, and he said he was going to the Salmon River, hopefully. But they were headed the wrong direction to get to the Salmon River. That was one red flag for me.
The 4 also noticed that DiMaggio and Anderson didn't appear to be prepared, with the teenager apparently wearing pajama pants. Mark John, a former sheriff, put it all together after he got home.
And the Amber Alert was on the television, and I told my wife, I said, that is that girl we seen on the mountain.
The FBI hostage rescue teams freed Anderson and killed DiMaggio on Saturday. DiMaggio is also suspected of killing Anderson's mother and brother at his home in Southern California. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.
DiMaggio was shot and killed by the FBI, and the girl was returned to her family. Washington State University will try some new way to reduce binge drinking by students, including scheduling more Friday morning classes and notifying parents if an underage student is caught drinking. The Pullman-based university announced a series of changes today. The reform process started after a student died of alcohol poisoning in October. Among the proposed changes, WSU officials will notify parents the first time an underage student violates alcohol and drug policies. In addition, WSU will seek approval from the Faculty Senate to schedule more classes on Friday mornings to combat alcohol-fueled 3-day weekends. A 2007 study by the University of Missouri found that many students were more likely to binge on Thursday nights if they didn't have classes on Friday. That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.